Just out
What
of wickedness.
is wrong with you, sir? Like, really?
When you see it the first time,
No,
it
shut
really
up!
mess with
Shut
me a little
up!
bit, you know. It really mess with me a little bit, you know. And I was thinking, like, what the
The
fuck?
floor is yours there. Ken. The floor is yours.
And that's how you start your new year. And that's how we start season 2. Remember that.
They said we wouldn't be back, but
Streets was
here we
talking.
are. They said we wouldn't do it again, but here we are.
They said Watless would be in jail. But yeah.
Live from jail.
No lie. Yeah, you don't know where he's from. For real.
New situations, new circumstances.
Welcome back to the Jerry Dysfunctional podcast. I'm your host Ken. I'm back here with Tachi. How you doing, my good man?
All good, sir. All good, sir.
Nico, what's up?
Side in the hood.
What's my brother? What's going on?
Now I'm just thinking about the Hitler mustache.
Oh my God!
And that's it for Jerry Dysfunctional 2020. It's been a good year. See you again in 2021.
Yeah, catch you like say that was it,
Oh shit! But yeah, man, we're back with the hot topics. Good conversation. We're about to start off with some heat. Women are wilding again. Call me surprised. For real. So we got, where this come from? From Twitter? Or was it?
No, I found this on Reddit.
Reddit's coming at it. I didn't know Reddit was talking like this. I ain't really, I didn't see this nonsense, but yeah, they're coming through with the nonsense again. This one woman obviously scratched the name out because they don't want to put her on blast like that. Any man that requests DNA test is bastard. Period. With the P. Any man.
How do you even say that, man?
How do you spell period without a P?
With a T.
How do you even say that? I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Period. You just gotta remember that at the end. Any man who does DNA tests on my children without my consent is also a bastard. Anything can happen to make a woman pregnant for another man. Any child I give you is your child. Fuck what DNA said. You heard her. Fuck what DNA said. Obviously, everyone's in agreement here. Yes, no.
Yes. She's nuts. Whatever she's smoking,
You know what?
I don't want no part of it.
I blame Nigo for this, though. I truly blame Nigo for this.
Whoa. How?
You and your fucking hot girl summer shit. This is exactly. This is where we are. Here the fuck we
started. I just forwarded the agenda.
Yeah, we are. You are. What's it? Hot girl winter. What were you saying? Get some time ago. Hot girl summer. Something winter, and then fucking spring. Any child I said to you is yours. Okay.
Spring is sundress
you.
season.
Is it?
Sundress season.
I thought summer was sundress season.
You know what? Every summer is sundress season. Forget.
Nigo, I really blame you for this nonsense. This girl is talking. I can't because yeah.
You know what? This is bad bitch behavior, and I'm here for it. Get it off. Like if you can get that off. If you can get that off and get away with it, yo, more power to you.
No. Let me just catch you trying to get out this situation when it comes to you as well, man. When this woman want to try to drop the baby on you, let me see.
on me, it's different. I said if you can get through it, she's not gonna get through that with me. No.
Do you hear?
We have too many programs that there's Maury, there's Steve Burtos.
Well, I'm gonna shut on Jerry. Nah, shut on Jerry. Jerry got shut down, I think.
Right?
What?
Too many services, man. Too many services for me to be caught out here like this at all. Come on now.
Could you be a friend with somebody thinking this kind of thought? And then just broadcast that? Like you wake up on Facebook. You wake up.
Acquaintance. Like, what's going on?
Just gotta hit yo, that's crazy, and then unfriend.
I would like her.
Not even
Just to let you-
friends. It's the block as well.
I would like to let her know I saw it and then unblock myself from it.
I don't want to block it. I don't want to block it. I want to see it every single time to remind me, yo, they
No, don't
wilding
do
out
this,
here. I don't want to forget.
Can you explain to me? Because can any of us even understand the thought process against one here?
It's obvious she don't want to. She don't want to go through the process.
I'm saying she is the super hoe.
Of course. And when she wrongly brings a child to a man that has fuck all to do with the child, she wants to get away with it.
Nigo, you know what this is?
Back in the
Nigo,
day, when you used to get like one woman, 12 children, and she had 12 baby daddies. No, now she's saying, okay, you are the father.
let's skip the process.
Period.
Let's skip the
Period.
Nigo.
Yeah, that's been holding up in my court. Yeah, understand? My court gonna ask for that fucking DNA test, and when I find out it's not mine, I'm a happy person. I'm gonna throw a fucking barbecue that day. Don't have to
Nicholas,
deal with stupid bitches.
I blame you a second time, Nigo, because I don't know why I blame you a second time. She took Ho's life to a new level.
Hey,
That's not even how his life. That's not even that's just
Well,
this
stupid
is whole
behavior.
generational.
That's stupid behavior.
And no. She's shooting her shot, so fair enough. But any guy who fall for this shit, man.
The girl say any number of things could make a woman pregnant, right?
I thought
What other than semen can make a woman pregnant? I would like to know.
there's something called a religion. There's religion, sir.
Religion can make you pregnant?
She's trying to tell you that she's gonna steal your semen right now. She's trying to tell you.
Listen, she could be birthing the next Jesus. Leave her alone.
You know,
Leave her
this is
alone.
too easy in 2020.
More
I'm
like the
gonna
new
stay away-
Antichrist, man. Come on, fam.
this is too easy. In 2020, I'm gonna stay away from the easy shots.
I am just saying. Nigo, shut up. I'm just giving her out. I'm giving her all her out. She could be birthing the next Jesus, so.
Not even Mary's get on this ridiculous, dog. Come on.
not even true say. Mary did straight up
I
this
know
drop
Mary's
this.
and Miriam's that I know that get on like this. This is ridiculous.
Oh god.
She didn't score no points for me. She didn't shoot no shot. That's just a dumb statement.
It is, but she's shooting her shot in hopes to gain traction, and she have moments. Yeah. I tell you,
Any
why
woman that agrees with her could join with what's his name, Jim Jones, and drink that fucking Kool-Aid right now. Could do without them on this planet.
Jim Jones? What does Jim Jones have to do with it?
Jim Jones do it.
No, I'm just saying they could drink that. Is Jim Jones was his name? The guy with the massive cuss?
No,
Jones is a
no.
New York rapper.
That's what I thought.
Like Jim Jones had a secret code.
What?
The only cult I know is a guy who's arrested right now. We don't mention his name in Twitter. That's the only guy I know. We leave him in the past, but yeah.
Yeah, Jim Jones.
Um,
Lead up
that
in
is-
people's
I want some homework to do after this.
Yeah.
It's an apocalyptic cult, 900 dead, remember, in the Jonestown. Yeah, there's a bunch of them, they never tell you drink. You ever heard about the thing, drink the Kool-Aid?
No, it's alright.
You know that's where it was from.
I remember calling me for the guy, well, yeah. I'm busting through the door. I
They,
don't know
they
about that.
all like
Home
drank
invasion.
something I committed.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was familiar with the story. I didn't know the name. She out here wilding, man.
She 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000% wild. And prayers go out to the to the poor man that fell for it. Prayers go out.
Not at all.
No, none.
You deserve it.
None. Sorry, but I don't know if to say this. With legal, if you fell for this shit, there has to be a sucker.
If you fall for
You just play this rule.
Nah, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. There are too many services out there, man.
You're just playing your rule. You're just playing your rules.
I was just trying to offer out an olive branch to someone.
No, none. Not for this. It's different. It is different if you're like in France or something where it's illegal to get a DNA test. Yes, sir. I offer my condolences. Yeah, in France it's illegal to get a DNA test
Shit.
unless
moving.
unless the court orders it or you have the mother's consent.
We
it's
are
illegal.
moving
To where?
somewhere else that is not France.
well, I had no intentions of living there. Believe you me, zero intention to that. But you do get one out though in France. At the time of the birth, you have I think up to a month to either say you're the father or not. But if you say you are, there is no changing that shit. You are. Or if you say you're not, you have no rights to that kid. You don't get to see it, nothing. So it's either you're all in or all out.
I mean, I quite like
But I quite not.
I mean, if I say
Quite
no,
not.
I can legitimately say no.
You can say no.
Even though it's
Yeah,
mine.
yeah. You can say no.
That's a vibe. We're all futures, sons. We're all futures.
Fair play. Fair play. But yeah, like I said, not to this guy. Not to this guy, Ken. No can do. If he was in France or one of them countries where it's illegal, then yeah,
I mean,
the system got you.
everyone's giving birth these days.
Sticking with that pregnancy theme, we're heading over to the Mirror. Why do we always pick these tabloids, man? British tabloids are the worst. But yeah, the Mirror hits us up with the story of what they're calling Britain's most modern family. They have a 39-year-old person who's transitioned from a woman to a man, and a non-binary person has conceived a baby with a female sperm donor. And the sperm donor themselves was a trans woman.
I
So
thought
does-
sperm was only supposed to come from men.
Is it
How could it be a female sperm donor? I have so many questions.
I don't know if he has an uncle aunt or an aunt uncle.
Let me start again. Maybe we can
Oh, mother, father.
so that we can get the you know when you got to read the maths question over again so you can get the thing properly. So, person transition from a woman to a man, married to a non-binary person,
Okay, stop right there. What's a non-binary person?
Doesn't identify as
doesn't
male or female.
identify as male or female.
So on the driver's permit, what does it have? Male, male,
I
or
couldn't tell you.
other?
They did not tell us.
tell you.
They did not tell us.
I don't like some places they allow you to put the I don't want to say or the other. I've seen it in places, but I couldn't tell you what happens on the driver's license. The sperm donor themselves was a trans woman, which means that they went from a man to a woman. So to answer your question, that's how they got the sperm, because it was a man to a woman, trans woman. The doctor as well was also transgender, but they don't say which way around. So it was the man who transitioned, the woman who transitioned into a man who gave birth to the sperm donor who was a man who transitioned into a woman.
By the doctor, assisted by the doctor, who was also a man transitioned into a woman.
Okay, yes, that's the case.
You know what?
Wealth. Black
I have
people are
nothing
doing this.
against trans people, but
Well, hold
what's
up.
the
Hold up.
And I'm assuming that the non-binary person was originally female. Otherwise, this was originally
Or
yes, was originally female. Otherwise, they wouldn't have needed a sperm donor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Okay,
I mean,
go ahead.
Congratulations, I guess.
Yeah,
That's all I can say. That's good job. Cheerio.
Yo, this kid
I
is
feel
gonna
like
get
it took more
bullied.
effort reading this than it did giving birth.
I felt that this whole transition, it took so much effort in doing that whole thing that they make like man-woman relationships look a little bit easier.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm trying to read up on the more information, but it's more like quotes from them. How the relationship started off. But it's dead like most relationships.
This is absolutely nuts. I mean,
It is.
in the grand scheme of things, congrats, you have a baby, but
Yep.
at what cost? At what cost to the life of this child going forward? Gonna get
There is
bullied.
no cost
Who
to it.
knows? We won't know. I mean, people pick children or school kids pick very simple reasons to bully other school kids. So who knows?
True, sir.
Yeah. You have two dads and one of them is not a dad. I mean, come on.
Homeschooling for a reason, private schooling.
Yeah.
But you know, that's for the wealthy.
I suppose, but goddamn, this is nuts. I mean,
It's confusing. It's
I'm
confusing.
entirely confused.
That's what I'm saying.
Wholly confused. Wholly confused is what I am.
Wait.
I quit halfway. I'll be honest with you guys. I quit halfway. I just let you guys work it out and ball. Oh, so that's what they mean. I was not trying to work this out.
Yeah.
Can still doing maths.
I'm still trying to figure this out. In this article, okay, it's a boy. Okay, because it's like they weren't mentioning whether they gave birth to a boy or a girl. and I was
Well,
wondering.
given the history of this family, I don't think you can say it's a boy.
Actually,
just
you
have
know
to
what,
say,
Ken?
you may just have to say it's a baby, and
It's
then
been
the
declared.
baby
No,
will
it's been
decide.
declared. We don't know what is the baby decided.
The baby will decide later on.
It's been declared by the transgender doctor to be a boy as of now. That's the most accurate statement.
I give up. Fuck it. Do whatever you all want to
Do you
do.
think? Do you
That
think they're
don't
gonna let?
confuse me.
Do you think they're gonna let the baby decide? Like they're gonna put a piece of paper that's pink and one that's blue. Which
No,
one
it'll be
really
like
goes to?
it'll be like
Or they'll say definitely our child
You know
is
what, let me not say.
non-binary.
Is it Ken? You can't say nothing because you're confused enough. Simple as that.
it's like it just seems like a whole lot of effort. I feel tired from reading this. Like it's like to go over other details. Like the one that gave birth had to stop taking testosterone for several months for the transition in order to be able to have enough estrogen in order to give birth. It's like it just seems like so much effort.
Well, they really
God
want
damn
that
it.
baby.
Yeah, it proves
So
that
my
they really,
question,
really wanted it.
My question: that woman who stopped, man who stopped taking pills to be a woman again, right? Because she identified herself as a man. So now they stop taking pills. So does that person? I'm trying to be politically correct. Does that person now identify themselves as being a woman to make that child? And
Nah, I
can
don't think
you?
that changes.
No,
I
well,
don't think-
I'm just saying because you had to identify yourself as a woman because you have a womb to make a child and you had to stop taking your pills to make that child. So you're saying to yourself, okay, I am a woman.
No, because you can identify before you transition. I know that for sure.
Right, but when you transition back to being a woman because she stopped the person stopped taking the pills.
Can't you do it?
Yeah, but there's a difference between the biology of the matter and the application. I don't think she stopped identifying, or the person stopped identifying as a man. They just changed the biology of the person.
So that's what I mean. To change the biology of the person, then you have to admit that okay, I have a womb, I can get pregnant, I am a woman.
Yeah, but she
So
admitted that.
Listen, she
Time
just
ago.
didn't put all the toys away in the chest, okay?
Yeah,
Or she left some of the toys out on the floor.
I know as that person makes the baby, do they now take the pills again and do they identify themselves as a man again? Because if it works like that, you could just be swinging wherever you want to do. Then today I can be a woman, tomorrow I
maybe they
can be a
want to get
man.
another baby.
You know what that is?
You know
You know what that is? That's freedom.
Left and right.
That's freedom.
No, that's confusing.
For us,
It might make sense for them. It probably is fine for them.
And what if now, after making the baby, that person decide, the one who made the baby, decide, yo, I want to keep this little bastard, this little bundle of shit.
This is what
Well,
America
you'd hope
bombs
so
countries
after
for.
all of the effort that they went through.
This is what America bombs countries for freedom of people.
I got nothing.
They bring,
We're back.
they bring democracy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
They bring democracy, freedom, and they take the oil.
No fakes.
And Starbucks.
No fakes. Listen to that. We're
Oh
back.
my god. I am lost in this whole thing because y'all don't understand the
No, we're not going
workings
there.
of my
Different.
mind going
No,
on right
it's
now.
different.
Brother.
We refuse to go there.
We're sitting alongside you. You decided to waddle into the pool. We're sitting on the edge with our legs dangling off the side.
We're like, whoa, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Because it's confusing because someone need to explain this to me.
No, you're
Right.
not. No, just
They
accept.
really-
No,
Just
just accept.
accept it.
Literally,
Just
just
accept
born. Okay, this is how it is. This is what has happened. That's all I need to know. No more. That's
No,
it.
it doesn't work like that.
It
Because
does.
in the future, in the future, if someone who identifies as a woman and takes a sex change and becomes a woman, a guy, and you get locked up in the woman prison, and then tomorrow, and then the day after you identify yourself as a man in a woman's prison, something's gonna go wrong. Right there, you can't be switching. That's all I'm saying. You gotta make up your mind. What are you? You
We'll
can't.
cross that bridge when we get to it.
I feel like when we really get there, I just accept that this person gave birth to a baby that is identified as a boy right now. Good job. That's all I need to do. I fulfilled my role.
It is what it is.
May the odds be ever in their favor.
Exactly. I wish that kid a bright future.
Would you do that that'll be sitting down on the toilet rubbing his head, the statue? Well, it's not a toilet, but he's just sitting down, a naked guy sitting down with his hand on his head or his hand under his chin.
What are you looking at?
I know what you're
You're
talking
talking about the Greece statue. The Greece
Yeah.
statue where the guy sit down with his hand.
Now I know what he's been thinking.
You really?
I know.
You really?
You really?
No.
I don't think that's what he was
Bruh.
thinking about.
Bro,
No, I mean, now I know the stress he's under because I'm trying to figure it out.
I
And I'm
really
getting a
don't
headache.
think. I feel like he was thinking about more prolific things.
Yeah.
I'm getting a headache.
Like
Trying to
more
think about this.
prolific out in the world.
I'm getting a headache thinking about this shit.
Then stop. I'm begging you, please, God, stop.
No. For you to accept people, you must understand.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Or
No, you don't.
You
really
No,
don't.
you don't. I don't need to
You
understand
really don't.
terrorists. I just accept they're terrorists and I back off. I don't do it. No, school.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
don't need to understand shit. No. Do you really think you need to understand stupid?
You just have to accept that, hey, this is how they are, this is who they are, and
Yeah.
as long as
That's
it
enough for
doesn't
me.
affect me,
Yep.
Yep.
I don't understand people that support Arsenal, but you know.
Fuck out of here
Yeah,
with your.
but-
Fuck out.
Yeah,
fuck
but
out of here with all that video.
affect us. It does affect us because what if now
how
this
does
kid,
that affect us?
this kid goes to school with your kids, right?
That's
then
not possible.
This kid, I'm just saying, a kid like this, a family like this sends their kid to school with your kid, and then that kid now invites your kid over for a play date or to spend the night or whatever, and now you have to explain to your kid because he's gonna be or she's gonna be asking a million questions, and now you're gonna have to explain to your kid all of this. How
No. So,
Not really.
You are
Do you-
skipping
do
a
you-
very important point. You're skipping a very important point. My kid asks to go over to someone's house. I need to know who the parents are first. Listen, I come from the 90s, right? I need to know who their parents
Right.
are. I need to know their backing information. Where they were within the past 24
Wow.
days. Right?
alright,
This is a
so
new
you
era
find
we
out
live in.
all of this information. Would you still send your kid there?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I'm not ready to have that kind of conversation with my child.
Well, you're being selfish. You
No,
may
you're
not
not.
be
No, I'm
ready, but
No,
your
I'm
child
not.
might want to have that conversation.
No.
Well,
my
we
child
will
doesn't
have
know.
it when. Wait, we will
That's
have
why
it
they're
when I
asking
decide.
questions.
We will have it
They-
when I decide.
They
That's
wouldn't
it.
Okay,
know about-
Hitler.
They wouldn't know to ask those questions unless they go over there. But they're not gonna go
Uh-huh.
over there.
So basically, you're hiding a child from the world.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm hiding the world from my child.
There you go.
Do you give your kid the sex talk at like 7 or 8 years old? Not really.
If they
So-
ask questions, I will tell them straight up.
You're not gonna tell them everything. You're gonna give them.
No,
You know,
you're
I'm not going to
information,
tell them, but if they ask
then you're gonna-
questions, I'm going to give them the basic knowledge.
But
And
then
then
you're
I'm
gonna
going
want to find out, okay, where is this question
and
coming from?
grab them by the collar and be like, if you ever try it, I'm going to fucking bury you.
But you also need to find out where those questions came from.
Yeah.
Because they don't just pop out of thin air. Something or
Yeah, I
someone
will.
that's been influencing them. So you need to get that information.
I will ask that question also, but at the same time, I cannot leave my kid with unanswered questions.
Absolutely not.
'Cause-
But what I'm
'cause
saying
that's how
is,
You can very
But
easily
but
do
what,
that.
what I'm,
They're a
what I'm
kid.
saying is, they're not gonna have questions about this family unless they go over there. I'm not gonna allow them.
Or
to
unless
go
they meet
over there.
or unless they meet the parents
Now,
in a certain way. So
kids of today are totally different to kids to when we were kids, right? It's totally different.
Yes.
You need to explain this shit to these
why
kids
do you feel
of
the
today.
need
You
that
don't
you
need to
have
explain
At a
anything
to?
certain
to your
point,
kid.
sure. At a certain point, you will have to because it's the world that they live in,
I-
right?
I don't know what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna be like try to avoid that question for as long as possible until they learn about it in school through friends or some porn or some shit. I don't know.
Nah.
No, I'm happy to discuss stuff
But
with my
7
kids.
years old, absolutely not.
No, it's 7.
Yeah. 13, 14, sure.
Sure. And I start my nigga with the fact that if my kid asking to go anywhere, I need to know their parents way before that thought comes into their process.
Yeah.
Going over.
yeah.
I start by you the
Let
nigga
it-
way before that.
Strangers place. Like,
Are you mad?
You're still better than me because I need to know the parents. I need to know the neighbors. I need to inspect the parents' house. Understand? I need to inspect the neighbor's house. Next thing, one of the neighbors have a little dungeon where there's be tying up the little train, and I've been fuck that.
When I say I need to know the parents, I need to have gone over there myself. We need to have had a drink.
But
You know,
by
Yeah.
that time, they're gonna invent some GPS trackers I could put inside my son's neck.
And I'm Hitler.
This is another.
And I'm the Hitler.
this is another
Hold up.
episode of
And
Black
I'm.
I need to know where you are if you go missing.
The
Remember
classic
that?
Rotless turn.
Mirror. Remember
But
that
what
episode of Black
lesson?
Mirror
Yeah.
where the woman
Yeah.
put the device in her child's head. She could
Yeah,
build the
doctor.
images and whatnot.
Yeah, yep.
I was blood.
Going into more recognizable territory. We're back on Twitter.
I love it.
Niggas home.
Nigga home is ready.
No, I'm ready. Niggas Twitter.
But the announcement emoji, let me just say, if you're in a relationship and do not move in with your significant other until you're married, seeing each other is cool. Sleeping over some nights are very cool.
Very.
But moving in and being around each other every day will drain the relationship. What are your thoughts on this?
That's you. What is it?
Chachi, I'm
Wow,
looking at
why
you.
you put me on the spot? I was hoping that you guys
Man,
say what I say first. Where I'm at in life, I am anti-cohabitating, so I'm in full agreement.
in general or just before marriage?
Wait, I need a confirmation. There is no kids involved.
No,
Bro,
it's about
bro.
relationship.
No, I'm just confirming. I'm just confirming.
Why are you jumping
No.
ahead?
No, if there's no kids involved, I'm anti-cohabitating. Period. But if there's
Even
kids involved,
after you're
then
married.
I don't plan to get married.
That's not the question.
If I'm going to get married, then yes, we have to live together. I need to know what's happening in your life,
Okay,
etc.,
but
etc.,
before
etc.
that-
No, thank you.
Why? What
You
is
know
the
that side?
reason?
Yeah,
That's how we make this. Is he's gonna say something fucked up, and he just doesn't know how to explain it as well. So he just
That's a
He's
true
trying to
friend.
figure out how to
That's a
handle
true
most
friend
of these
there.
questions.
I've been rubbing hate so men. I've been rubbing hate so men.
It's coming, isn't it, Nigo? It's coming. I just like my space.
Alright.
That's a nice way to put
Good
it.
enough.
I just like my
Good enough.
space.
Do you think it would drain the relationship being around the person every day?
I think that's only true depends on the individual you're with. That's the only honest answer to that. Some people have very upbeat aura that is very good and you can feed off that and you can bounce off each other. But if you have someone who's nagging and stuff, then 100% yes. It can drain a relationship to the point that it is dead before you get married.
So you prefer to not live with the person, right? Until you get married, and then you get married and you move in. And then you realize that now that you all are married and living in the same place and you all have, combined assets and whatnot, that you hate living with each other because you hate how the other person is. Like they leave toilet seat up, or like there's clothes all over the place, or they're just messy in general, or just like the things that would normally irk you. You would not, you didn't see it because you didn't live with them before. You didn't spend an extended period of time together. So the things that normally do annoy you show up. What do you do then?
You see, your problem with your hypothetical, it enforces me into a situation I'm not going to be in. Like I said, no plans to get married. Zero. So, I don't think this.
But you said if you are married, then you would live with them. So I'm asking,
Yes.
if you do get married, right? Because
I
you
will learn
haven't
to
lived with them
compromise.
before,
I will learn to compromise. I am a very
Okay.
easy person to get along with. I learn to compromise on certain aspects of life. So, unless it's something that I deem that is going to significantly affect my way of life. For example, if they keep leaving the milk on the counter, they just don't know how to fridge, something like that will irk me, but I can compromise and put that in there.
What if
However,
they
we keep
smoke
leaving.
inside?
Smoke what?
Cigarettes, they smoke.
No, get that.
Smoke
No,
on the inside.
no,
Anything and everything. You gotta stop
Heroin.
the smoking weed. Or if they
no,
don't like it,
no. I will not be
Wait.
associated with anybody from marriage.
or if they're like, why are you drinking? What if they're like, why are you eating meat for? Like, what's going on? What if
Yeah,
they're
there are
like,
certain things that people do
Why do they pause?
of their own home.
Pause. And you think I would have gotten the knowledge of the person that what the person eats or drinks or smoke in their private life from what they tell me after?
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
fine when you're not living together, but all of a sudden you're living together and you're like, let me bun up just real quick. And she's like, nope.
Yeah, and they're
Not
like,
in
well,
this-
I
not in
do
this
this all the
house.
time.
Yeah.
Whose fault is it? Sorry, whose name is on the mortgage?
Both
Doesn't
of you
matter.
alone.
Both of you.
Definitely not happening. No.
Listen, what
If
about
that's
you
the
there?
case, she could move herself to the yard or something.
Yep, and see, tell me what's happening.
For me, I need to live with this person at least 6 months prior because that is the interview process.
That's what I'm saying.
That is the interview process to let
We
me
here,
know
bro. You and I, man.
to
Same
let
page.
me know if I should get rid of your ass or if I should keep you around. Because if I know I like the air conditioner on 26 and then you like it on 40, then we're gonna have fucking problems.
That's a big difference.
We're gonna have problems.
That's the
That's
She wasn't boiling inside.
Bruh.
She wasn't
That was
boiling.
specific
Yeah.
numbers though.
No, I just call out
to
random
know
numbers.
if we need separate.
You wanted room temperature. She wanted to boil.
For real.
Right?
When you had that cold.
I'm just saying, let's say we move in together and you can't make me a lasagna, be gone.
Not the lasagna.
Yeah, be gone. You need
I
to learn
feel,
to
I
make a
feel like you
lasagna.
would know what the other person cannot cook before you even move into the place.
So all this is all I don't know. Next thing, every time I show up by her is because she secretly bought a lasagna from some store.
Then you know
But
what?
people do that.
Either she has great taste and a lot of money because I am over there every day. If there's lasagna all the time.
Who's bringing you lasagna? Even if if my girl brought me lasagna, I'm like, what are you doing? Let's go out to eat. What is this?
I'm just saying, right?
Christmas every day.
You know, like it's about that. Seeing if we can live together, if we can stand each other, how extreme we will annoy each other. Like I can get over most things. Like shit, like putting the toilet seat down. No, that's really not that hard. You can get over those things. Smoking in the house, I'ma just tell her, okay, you can smoke in this room and this room alone. Right?
It's not.
Not at all.
Which is
No
obviously
smoking in the house at all. Not at all.
no, I'll give her her room to blaze it up, you know.
It's called a yard. That's what it's called. That room is called the yard.
No, you know what?
No.
One of those, the smoking cabins in the airport. You can have those. No problem.
Yeah,
Do you?
you know, I can compromise, but I need to know that within that 6 months, if you're gonna nag me to death, or you're gonna respect my space as much as I respect your space and your stuff. So that 6 months is the interview process. We need that interview process.
Yeah, I'll do a year instead of 6 months because I need to know how you are for every holiday. Every
No, I don't need all that holiday. I need from August to February, right? I need my birthday, Diwali, well, of course Diwali, right? For Eid, I need Christmas, New Year's, I need Carnival. That's the most important things. I just need those.
I need June to June. I need a full year, June to June. You see the summer months, you move in for summer. So now I'll see like your summer attitude, and then I'm gonna see how you transition from summer.
You don't want to see how hot girl?
Attitude. Right? Just wait. I'm gonna get there. But it's my girlfriend, right? So I will know if she's a hot girl or not. Right? Chances are she is because that's what I like. But regardless, you're gonna see how you transition from summer moods and summer attitudes into the winter attitudes. Are you prepared for winter? If you're not, then you have a problem. Are you helping prepare the house for winter? Are you putting up decorations and shit? If not,
That's
you
what
have
I'm
a problem.
saying.
And then we need to know, okay, well, how soon do you take down the decorations before, like, after Christmas? Are you prepared for New Year's? Who are we having over at the house?
Wow. See all this?
What is
See
your
all this?
January like? Is it a long January or a short January?
Let me
You
just
never
live by myself, innit? You see all this? You see all this thinking about some.
Nah. You need to be around for Carnival, so I know who man you're going and wind up on. How you're rolling for Carnival. Let me see.
That's your wife. Why is she going out for carnival? Actually, not my business, right? It's not my business, sir. That's your wife.
I just don't want to end up living in a house with someone who I had not lived with before. And
You find out there's a
and like I find out
stranger.
like they squeeze the toothpaste from the middle instead of rolling it all the way to the top and then taking it out that way.
That will be your final straw, legal. Really? That is your
I mean,
final straw.
like they put the toilet paper up instead of down.
Yeah, you know, I hear that. I would actually bust a bitch's head for that.
That's what I'm saying.
I
mean,
I would actually
like they don't
bust
sharpen the knives in the kitchen. They're all dull. There's certain things that you need to know.
Nah, but
You
for
should
real,
always
I'm
live together.
I'm that guy that squeezes the toothpaste from the middle. Cause I just
We
don't
can't
give
be
a
friends
shit.
anymore. We can't be friends.
But when the toothpaste is coming down to the end, I make sure and I rub it from the back, go forward to push everything up. You know what I'm saying? And then I roll it.
Even
Yeah.
if it's a new tube of toothpaste, I wrote it in the back.
Wow.
These are scaring me, man.
Yo,
I'm gonna just bring my own toothpaste. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. For
do
real.
you all cut the pack also?
Yeah.
No.
You cut the pack to scoop
No,
out
not
the
anymore.
toothpaste?
Not anymore. I mean, you're supposed to be bougie. Hold a second. Hold the phone. You're supposed to be
Yeah.
bougie. Oh, you bougie. You cut it open. Look at the last
Even
thing
the
you
The only
said.
thing
I
I
am-
do nowadays
I am-
is roll it out from the back.
Listen,
That's
I
the
have
only thing
black parents, and I am black myself, and I grew up with some black ass grandparents and aunts and uncles, and they cut everything. They cut the what's it called, the lotion bottle, the toothpaste container, everything, my nigga.
You guys are about getting all your money's worth, but down to the last penny must be stretched.
Absolutely.
Do they split the toilet paper in half? too?
Nah. We don't go to it's Christmas.
Well, half wipes.
We buy the one ply though. We buy two ply.
Yeah, it's 2 ply. So you pull it in half, so you get 2 rolls instead of 1.
Nah. We don't we don't do that one.
I'm worried you guys talking about some half wipes here. I'm like, suspect.
No, if people are wiping their asses with a single ply, I don't want to shake their hands.
Yeah, no, you can't trust them. You can't trust them. The same way you can't just trust people who leave their phone battery to get to 20%.
Yeah. No, it's not happening. Speaking about not trusting people, should there be consequences for adultery? This is an open
Yes.
question.
Yes, stoning.
I'm going here.
But bury you for next
I am done
with
here.
only your head up.
You see
and
how
stoning.
Nico took himself out of this conversation? You see how Nico immediately eject himself? I am verbally saying I am not getting involved anymore.
No. I just had to Google adultery real quick. I just didn't know. I wasn't
Okay.
sure I was correct or wrong in my.
I thought
but
you
for
said
real?
you said no.
For real thing, I don't care. Do whatever you want it. If you want to cheat, if I want to cheat on me, fine. At least when you cheat on me, pack your bags and leave one time. That's the punishment. Just leave me alone.
Man, this is straight so weird. Adultery. Like if it's it's honing. It's honing. Is there a consequence? There's already a consequence for honing. You get left, or you get.
Or you get HIV.
Or that. I mean,
No, that's different.
we're gonna
No.
hope that if you're doing your honing, you're strapped
Just being
up or
safe.
whatever,
Yeah. We hope, if you're not sensible, then I think the punishment is great, way greater than just leaving you.
Sexual help for 2020. That's what we want. But I mean, there's already a consequence for adultery.
Oh, but some
If you're
people
born in, you have to get born too.
have no consequence at all.
If you're good at it, there would be no consequence, I suppose. If you lower
Yeah,
your
but
half,
is it criminal? Is adultery criminal, do you think?
No. I mean, if you're Catholic, I suppose, but Catholics never did anything about their criminals, so you know what? I'm not even gonna go there.
2020, Nico. Just remember, you said it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, should be consequences. If you choose to cheat and the person chooses to leave you, that's on you. So
the
that's the
government
consequence.
Should inflict a consequence.
Who?
So the government should inflict a
The
consequence.
government should have no business in a relationship. The government should have no business in a relationship unless it's abuse where you get the police involved. But if it's a romantic relationship, the government should have no impact on your relationship whatsoever.
Tell
But
that
what
to
if
the
the
Muslim
abuse is
countries.
part of the romantic side
Pardon?
of the relationship?
I'm staying away from that one.
What, sorry?
Say, what if the abuse is part of the romantic side of the relationship?
No.
You see?
No.
Why it's not
Some-
staying away?
Because some people like to be abused.
Why you always like this? Why must you do this?
I mean, I do agree with him though. Some people do like that. So you just have to know how to do it. It's either you squeeze the sides of the throat, you will put pressure on the center.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know about that. But I've known some people that if their spouse don't hit them or argue with them or insult them, that they don't feel like they are loved.
You mean like
You know what's funny?
battered?
You know what's funny though? Wait. You know what, Les? It was very funny. I don't know anybody like that. And anytime somebody come and tell me this, I just still don't know them.
You know why you don't know anybody like that? Because you don't talk to people and get to know people down to
No,
the
no,
core.
different. I don't want to get to know anybody like that because I don't want that kind of vibe around me. I don't want that aura around me.
We need to
But
right
them
swipe.
don't
We
bring
don't
that
care for the
aura.
long talk. Only right
There you
swipes.
go. There you go.
Them don't bring that aura.
Yeah, they
It's
actually
just,
do.
they don't bring it to
Uh.
you. You just are talking and you're getting to know a friend and they're cool, but they're like, yo, if my wife or my husband don't yell at me at the field, like they're not noticing me or they don't care
That
about
there
me.
tells me you have some unfortunately you may have some issues you need to talk to somebody about, and I'm not the right person for the job. So I'm going to remove myself in a situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's still legal in some places, like mostly in the Muslim territories, like South Somalia.
I thought you were staying away from it.
I'm just saying, like the stolen, like what was alluded to earlier, fines.
In Muslim countries.
Yeah,
Some
Saudi
of them.
Arabia, Pakistan, Somalia. They got.
Wait, where do you guys go with this?
We're saying that these are the places where it's illegal,
For
and
women.
it goes anywhere between for both. It goes anywhere between a fine,
The whippings and
detention,
stuff.
imprisonment,
Fine, jail, and
flogging, the death penalty, and yeah, it's mainly women though. It's illegal in South Korea apparently. 5,500 people between 2008 and 2015 were prosecuted.
How
for
much
it.
strange is worth death? And can it be won? Like it has to be like
If
one time.
What if it was Jeff
And the
Bezos'
penalty-
ex-wife?
if it's the
ex-wife,
if it's the
trained.
fire among fire, maybe it might be worth it. Maybe it's one of those things where if I do this, I'll die happy.
So Rihanna.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
but
is
you
a
don't know if Rihanna. How do you know
Well,
if Rihanna
that
has the
is-
fire? You
What
can't
is that
get close
dead
enough
fuck?
to Rihanna.
What if
you
it was
hear
a
me?
dead fuck after all that, nigga? It
Yo,
was a
Jeff
dead
Bezos. Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, right? I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna leave my wife, my kids, everything. Go there.
I don't think it's that. I don't think that's worth it. It has to be the most fire among fire,
For real.
Shit that.
and what you currently have has to be dirt, like in comparison.
I mean we could share.
Nah.
No, then it's not
You come
adultery at that
along.
point. It's not adultery at that point. It's just-
Did you
It's
just
hard
say
to believe,
you
isn't
could come along? Did you just tell your wife? Sit in a seat over there in the hotel. I'm gonna just do this real quick.
I mean,
You
if,
just sit over
if,
there.
it's, if it's Rihanna, no, come on, man.
Do you reckon you could convince your significant other that you had the opportunity to sleep with a superstar and it was a one-time gig? You
No.
think you could convince?
This has already been done, bro. Come on.
No. I cannot convince. I'm not gonna convince my wife.
I get
That-
one, she gets one. That's how it goes.
No,
No,
she doesn't get the one. She doesn't get the one. You're the one with the opportunity.
Well,
like
then
you
she's
got the
sticking
text from
because I
Rihanna.
get the one.
You got the text from Rihanna. Rihanna's posting it up on Twitter with the DMs saying, "Let's do it," but ask permission from your wife first. What do you reckon you could convince your wife?
Absolutely, yo, that's a win for both of us.
Nah. Fuck that.
You know what?
Fuck that.
My wife would be saying, going raw, not up that club. Shoot up that club, get the
Nah.
paycheck. My wife-
I wouldn't even entertain that.
You're better man than me because I am entertaining it. I am paying for the pay-per-view. I am DVRing it.
Nah.
I have
Like,
a whole YouTube series around
Who's
it.
Rihanna? Yeah, I'll be up in
like,
there.
I'll be honest. I've never cheated in my life, and I don't think I want to do it.
Yo, black men don't
But
cheat.
it's
You don't
not.
need to
It's
say
not
this.
cheating at this point. You're asking.
Yo,
for
you see that
permission.
black men don't cheat bullshit?
Black men
I
don't
am
cheat.
not.
I've never cheated and I'm a black man. Black men don't
Uh-huh.
There
cheat.
you go.
Whatever.
strong.
So
There you go.
when you're fucking the outside woman, you're turn white.
I've
Isn't
never
that?
done that, sir. Never done
Oh,
that.
okay.
What is this outside woman you talking about? Sir?
I know about
I don't know.
Anyway, I've
Inside
never
woman,
cheated,
inside
and
voice, inside voice.
I don't want to even go there or try it. Or if I'm hanging out with somebody and somebody just try to like a girl just try to kiss me, man, I'm a freak out. I'll be like, whoa, fam.
Yes,
Nah,
that would be rape.
listen up. Me studying the rape aspect in it. Yes,
Sexual assault.
I ain't even studying that. It's just, come on. I got a
Some
wife.
Darren for the 2020
Why?
twin.
No, I was always like that. Why would I risk one night that could mash up my entire life? Fun for one night and it mash up my entire life.
See,
No.
here's the problem. So you're thinking right now. A lot of people in the moment don't think like that and just go with the
I've
flow.
been in a situation before.
I am not saying this. Yeah, okay, but you're applying your logic to other people, assuming they're thinking the same way that you are. Some people just like the thrill. Some people live for the high, for that dopamine rush. So to them, it's just
I'm
do
not
it.
talking about them. I'm talking about me. I'm specific.
Yeah, and I'm saying
I don't care what them do. I would never tell you guys cheat or don't cheat. That's your choice at the end of the day.
wait, hold up.
I should hope you tell me don't cheat.
I hope you tell
Nah,
me if
fuck
Rihanna's
that.
legs spread, you tell me, boy, if you don't bust that up, that you're not a true
Nah,
friend.
nah.
You're not a true friend.
I would tell you at the end of the day, it's your decision, and you got to do what you feel like you should do.
Nah. As my home, you're supposed to say, yo, does your wife know about this? And if I say yes, then, all right, bro, go through it. You give me the hand stamps and tap it up. All right, bow. If I say no, then you go, yo, fam, hold up. Because I don't want to be making a Kevin Hart documentary, okay?
Shots
I
fired.
don't want to be
Shots
out
fired.
But
making a
Kevin, I just paid for the documentary.
True say. Nigga, that could be too money.
I'm
That
just
could be
saying, I
two
don't want
sets
to
of
have to
money.
go on an apology tour.
Nigga, that's two
I
sets
paid
of
for his
money.
apology tour. I'm just
Nigga, that's two sets. You have money from Dr. Rihanna up, and you got money from the apology tour, and for the documentary.
I know.
You sleeping on money?
Gets money.
But anyway, I at the end of the day, it's everybody's personal decision, and it's up to you because you can tell somebody, hey, don't do this a million times, and they could still go and do it. So it's
Like I said,
guys.
my final answer is I think there should be consequences. There's already social consequences for it. I don't believe someone should get beat for cheating and all that stuff. I don't believe, unless you give somebody AIDS or something, then that's a whole different story. But
Off with their heads.
I'm done here. Next.
I mean, it's been good. This is what we like to call a good comeback. What do you think, fellas?
There's some
Boys.
suspect statement what let's make, but yes.
It wouldn't be very dysfunctional unless there were suspect comments.
You know what? You are right. You're absolutely right. So you know what? Great comeback.
So yeah, it's been a while, so I don't entirely remember how to do this. But yeah, thank you for listening to the Jerry Dysfunctional podcast. Catch us up on all the DSPs, your Spotify's, your Apples, your WhatsApps, your Googles, and all of that shit. Get us on all of the Twitters, Facebooks. Where else are we? Apparently, are we on Reddit? Do we have a Reddit?
Right. We're not ready yet. Not yet.
All right. Soon to come. But yeah, this has been your boy Ken, and it's been a pleasure being your host. Peace.
Peace.
What they said.